Hello friends, welcome to my channel Go Digit. Today in this video we will be learning about one of the functional concept of Business Central. So uh, if you know about this prices and discount concept, the current concept which is going on uh, in this Business Central since Navision days as well. So now Microsoft is deprecating this and creating or offering us a new sales price experience, right? So what is the difference between the older one and the newer one, and how to enable that same, we will learn about this today, right? So first of all, right now as you can see that I am running the BC25 upcoming version of the Business Central, and here right now I am on the customer card. So the thing is, right now whenever we have to set up the sales prices or the sales discounts against one customer or multiple customer or based on some grouping, we can right away can do it from the list page or from the card page. So for example here, right now I am on this customer list page and currently selected the 10,000 customer. So let's say if I want to set up the sales prices or the sales discount, so I just have to click on this prices and discounts, and when I click on the prices, it will offer me this page called sales prices. And here it is already updating or already updated the header part with respect to the sales type filter as customer and sales code filter as 10,000. Now here I have already created two sales prices for the same item, but with different quantity, right? So for example, if I am purchasing, or like, sorry, if this customer is purchasing or I'm selling through a sales order to this customer minimum 10 quantity, then the unit price will be 50. If I am selling the 15 quantity, then the unit price will be 100. I understand. So this is from the business perspective, this is not the correct thing. However, just for the learning perspective, I just created this thing. And the starting date and ending date is this, that it is all applicable for the September month, right? We can create for a particular year as well, for quarterly basis as well, for monthly basis as well, or for the day basis as well, right, based on the dates which we define here. So this is how you can define the sales prices, and then when you create a sales order, depending on all these conditions, system will offer you that particular price which you will mention here in the unit price section. Now if you want to set up a line discounts, which means sales discounts thing, so you can see that it is opening up the sales line discount page, and here it is showing me the same thing, but this time not the unit price but the line discount thing, that how much percentage of the discount I will be offering against one particular item to that particular customer, right? So in the same manner, I have set up some things for this customer as well, 20,000, right? So this is how we can set up the prices and the discounts for the customers. Same way, if you open the vendor, right, so here as well you will find this option in the current model, and you can set up the prices along with the discount. Okay, now third thing is that if you go to the items, here we can open this page, or we can have this button over here as well. But let's say if you come here, then you will see that in the prices and the sales section, you have this option called view existing prices and the discounts. So it is showing us the list of all the things based on whatever I have set up against this item, right? So currently there are three separate sales prices for the same customer against the different quantities. Then I have set up one customer price group as well, right? So for this item, and along with that different unit prices as well. So and one thing is for the all customers. So sales type is something that which is telling us that it is not a mandatory thing that I have to set up everything for each customer, but I can set up uh, based on the group as well of certain customers group, or for all the customers, right? Whatever the list of customers I have in my ERP, so it can be applicable to all those based on whatever I am uh, offering to my customers, right? So this is how you can see from the item card page as well, otherwise in this as well. So you can see separately like sales prices. If you open, you are seeing the sales prices things. If you want to see this overview page, it is telling you the overview of all the things based on this particular item, and then the sales discount, and then the purchase prices, the purchase discounts, and the purchase overview, right? So this is the complete concept which is currently running in the Business Central since Navision days. One more thing is that if you type here sales price worksheet, this is, I think, the current favorite thing for all the customers, because from here it is kind of a window where you can like something maintain everything about all your particular items, right? So for example, here it is offering us the fields like starting date, ending date, sales type will be everything, customer price group, all customers, right? Then the sales code, item number field, although looks like same, but if you see here the current unit price and the new unit price, which means that uh, I can update the current unit prices of all the items, or based on certain particular items, and then I can update the new price right away in this window, and then I can update the same. So for example, here you can see that three buttons are also showing up. First thing is the suggest item price on the worksheet, right? So if I click it up here, it is based on whatever options I want to set up, like if I want to filter for particular item only, for particular customer only, I can set out the filters, right? So if let's say I run this up, so you can see that it is telling me that for customer 50,000, this particular item, the current unit price is 191 and the new unit price is also 191, but I can change it up. This current unit price of 191 system is picking from the item card, right? In the item card, whatever the price is set up here, and then I can update that no, I want to set up not 191 but the 200, right? So and then I can just click on this button implement price change, and then it will update the price on the item card. Otherwise, if I can delete the same, and if I click it again, here you will see certain fields like that I can set out the filter uh, only amounts above, so that in case if for this particular customer, if you are having multiple price window, then you can filter out that one. Otherwise, adjustment factor, so for example, adjustment factor is currently 1, so that's why you see the same pricing structure. But let's say you want to have an increase of 10% every year, right? So rather than typing it up manually, you can just set up the adjustment factor as 10, and create new prices section should be on, and then when you click on OK, so you can see here that current unit price is 191, and now the new unit price based on the adjustment factor I input there, it is giving me the new pricing option, so that I know there is no need to manually update the things, right? Now based on that, I can update the things for all the items, right? There is no need to filter particular item, right? I can, or I can even remove, or I can set it up for the particular customers or for all the customers, right? I can click on OK, and now you can see that it is giving me all my items list, and then on that basis I can update my unit price and implement that price change for all the customers and for all the items, right? So this is the one thing If I select all and then I can delete all this, the same thing here, that I can, for example, update for my, again, like for my customers sales prices, right? So like if I click on OK, okay, it is not giving me anything. Let me filter out and click on create unit prices. There are multiple lines. 10,000. Okay, so now you can see here that for, as I showed you up, that for this 10,000 customer I am running the same item sales prices, and for this quantity the current units price, this unit price is not coming up from the item card, but it is coming up from the sales prices, right? And if I want to update my sales prices, then I can really update the same from here as well, like for example 20 or 30, right? So current sales price is 50 and 100, and now I'm setting it up as 20 and 30. I just click on implement price change, click on OK, it updated, and I can delete the same. So now if I go back to my customer card and if I show you up this prices section here, as you can see that now the prices are changed, 20 as 30, right? So this is how I can use a sales price worksheet window. Whereas like if you see the on this customer card itself, no, not the customer card, but item card, for the 1896 the price window is still, if you see, is showing us this 1005 unit price, right? So that is a difference between those two buttons, that one thing works for uh, pick the prices from the item card, and one thing picks the prices from the uh, sales price window. So this is all about the current functionality. Now let's see, if I want to enable the new functionality, I just have to click on the feature management. Okay, you have to open this page, and here you can see this option called new sales pricing experience, right? So right now what it is saying here, that automatically enabled from, it will be enabled from 2025 wave 1, or you can say as 26, right? So that means that it will be applicable from the next April. So now I can just set it up or enable it for all users. Yes, I want to enable this. One thing is that if you enable it, you will not be able to roll back. Click on yes, accept the data update, right? So this is one thing, that use default price list. Existing prices will be converted to default price list per areas like sales, purchase, job, allowing you to edit prices as in old experience. Like, so whatever your old experience was is, which I showed you up, it will be creating the default price list based on the same thing. If you want to like if I disable it, now you see existing prices will be converted to the new price list according to what they apply to, like what starting and ending dates they have, currencies, unit of measure, and minimum quantity. So in actual, this will give you the new kind of an experience, right? So I will show you up, like I just disable it and click on next. The data update task will be running in the current session. Of course, you have to keep this in run in background session only, because right now in my sandbox only few lines are there, right? So if I just enable it also, then it will be not impact much. But in the real scenario, in the real world scenario, you know that every customer have thousands or like the records in the sales prices window are in thousands, right? So sometimes more than that as well. So of course it will take some bit of time, and thus your user will be stuck and you will not be able to do anything if you run this batch job in the foreground, right? So it would be advisable that you keep it off only, and that's what Microsoft is by default showing us. Just click on update and you're done, right? So it is, you can see here that option is showing up as completed data update. Now see the difference. Now for example, if I click on prices and discounts now, so you will see, okay, let me go to the item. I think it's not refresh. Let me refresh. Okay, so now you see the difference that now initially those two buttons were showing up prices and the line discount, but now three options are showing up: sales price list, sales price, and sales discounts. So let's see this sales price list. So here when you open up, it is like they have converted that concept into a document kind of a thing, which we have as a price list header and price list line, right? So you can see here that currently four things are showing up for me. I can open this up, default price list, and it is currently having nothing. Now let's see the second one. So you can see here that as I showed you up also, for this it is the description as customer 10,000, which is applicable for September month. Assigned to type is customer, assigned to number is 10,000. View columns for prices. So like because it is only sales price thing, I have not set up discount, right, separately. So you can see that price is showing up here. Okay, or I can set it up as price and discount. If I set this up, you will see the difference that I have now the system is showing me the columns for the line discount as well. Otherwise, if I select the price as well, so now those columns are gone. This means that this particular document is showing me the record for the sales prices only. Current status is active, right? So that is how it is. One thing is that you will see this line default, allow updating default. So if you will see the changes here, like if I enable it, so you can see some columns are added, assigned to type, assigned to number, which means that it will allow me to update the default thing that this price is currently by default applicable to this 10,000 customer or type customer, but it can allow me to change the same as well. But of course, one or more lines exist, of course. So what I can do here is I can set it up as draft, which means that I still want to draft it. Okay, you cannot change allow updating defaults because one or more lines exist. Yeah, so you have to do it on your risk. At the moment, system is not allowing me after I enable it. So don't change this because this record, as we know, that comes from our old experience, right, which we have created in our existing with our this is actually an existing data, right? So no need to change anything. It just system transferred it to a new experience. Everything is same, only the dates, the item number, right, the quantity, the price structure which we updated, everything is same. Now let's see the third one. uh, it is also applicable for all customers. You can see that it is applicable for all customers, which we have created. Now let's see this another one. It is, you can see that view columns for discount. So I showed you up that we have set up the discounts as well for the same customer, and this is now showing me the minimum quantity as 20%, line discount as 5%. So this will work for 5% discount for that particular customer if they buy the minimum quantity as 20%, and that's why the view columns were set it up as discount. So you can easily segregate between your sales prices window, discount window, and so on, right? So this is the thing. Again, I can show you up here. If you click on sales prices, so it will give you the price list lines. As I told you that basically now everything is handled at the document level, right? So as I showed you up in this thing, that sales price list S0002, which is showing up the sales prices thing. okay, for this particular customer. So the two lines are there, right? So when you click on this sales prices, so it is showing you the price list lines thing against the document number S002. And same if I showed you of the sales discounts, so you can see here that this is the thing showing up for this against this document S0006. If I select the second customer, you can see sales price list, and now this is also showing up different documents, right? So same thing will you will see in the vendor part as well. Now one thing is that if you type here sales price, okay, okay, sales price list also, but for example if you open this here, you will see some options as well, like copy lines, which means that if I want to, like, let's say if I will create a new sales price window, then I can click on copy lines from price list. Like if I want to select this says SS002, okay, exchange rate, adjustment factor, rounding method. So as I told you, adjustment factor is something that I can change it up as 2 based on, because I'm creating new, right? So of course, but I know the rest of the things will remain same, so I can simply copy paste them rather than creating or inputting everything manually here. And you can see the new price structure is showing up for me as 40 and 60, right? So no need to input everything manually. And then this button called suggest lines, so they create the sales price list line based on the unit price in the product cart, right? So it is something like where you can, as I showed you up in the old experience, it will create the lines and input the price from the item card window, and then you can update your prices accordingly. It will not pick the prices from the sales prices, just like as I showed you up in the sales price worksheet, right? So this is one thing. Now if I type sales prices worksheet, so when I clicked on that, now you see that this page is no longer available. It was used by the feature that has been replaced or removed, right? So everything which is a part of the sales prices worksheet is now available in the sales price list window only, where we have this button called copy lines, suggest lines, verify lines, right? So verify lines is also something similar, that where in case you make changes, then it will show you up the things in red which you have to update first, right? As you can see that it is currently showing red. I can click on verify lines. Okay, now let's say I can set it up as 20. Now you see I change the things, it is showing up in red. I can click on verify lines. All price list lines which were modified by you were verified. So that's a thing. Now it is updated to the newer price. So this is how easy it is, and how easy it is to handle everything in one window. Otherwise you have to take care about everything, and that's how it is. Like currently it has created everything separately, and if you want you can consolidate the things as well. So that's the thing which I wanted to share in today's video. I hope you understand the basic things about the about this concept, that what changes system will show you up in case you are setting it up for the uh, newer pricing structure, right? So that's it in the today's video. I hope you like it. If you like it, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.